Question 24. Ahmed thinks of a number. He adds 12 to his number and then divides it by 2. Sofia thinks of a number. She multiplies a number by 3/2 and then takes away 4. Ahmed says there is one number we could both think of that would give us the same answer. Now there's a particular number that if they insert it into what they did with the number, they'll get the same answer. It now says, by writing and solving an equation in terms of n, you're using n not x, find the answer that Ahmed and Sofia will both get. Note, the question says find the answer. It didn't say find the number, but we will need the number which is represented with n at this point to find the answer. So don't stop at finding the number and forget to find the answer. So let's go back to the question. Ahmed thinks of a number. Let's say the number is n. He then adds 12 to his number. So for Ahmed, we have the number as n. He adds 12 to it, that's n plus 12. Then divides it by 2. He divides the result by 2. That's n plus 12/2. So for Sofia too, our unknown will be n, because the question has specified that there will be one number they will both think of that will give them the same answer. Now let's go back to Sofia. You have Sofia thinks of a number. The number is n. Then multiplies a number by 3/2 times 3/2. Let's do it first. You can see this is n/1. You can have n times 3 or 3 times n, that's 3n. Then 1 times 2 or 2 times 1 is 2. We've just done where she multiplies the number by 3/2, then takes away 4 from it. You take away 4 from the result, which is 3n/2 minus 4. Now we'll go to this line where he says, Ahmed says there's one number that we could both think of that will give us the same answer. Here the number is n. It now says, by writing and solving an equation in terms of n, find the answer that Ahmed and Sofia both get. All it's trying to say is that the n plus 12/2 from Ahmed should equal the 3n/2 minus 4 from Sofia. So we have n plus 12/2 equals 3n/2 minus 4. First, you can make this 4/1. You have n plus 12/2 equals, you find the LCM, they are linked by subtraction. The LCM of 2 and 1 is 2. Then you have 2 divided by 2, that's 1. 1, which is the result, times 3n. Anything times 1 is still that value. So you have 3n times 1 as 3n minus. You have 2 divided by 1, that's 2. The result, which is 2 times 4, that's 8. At this point, since they are the same base, you can cancel them out. Or you can say multiply both sides by 2. Or you can say cross multiply. So let's cross multiply, because that's what an average student will want to do. You cross and multiply, cross and multiply. So you have 2 into open bracket n plus 12. So this 2 affects the n plus 12 equals the second 2 below, which is 2 into open bracket 3n minus 8. At this point, you can divide both sides by 2, or you can expand or open the bracket depending on how much of math you understand. So you have 2 times n is 2n, and 2 times 12 is 24, that's plus 24, equals 2 times 3n, that's 6n, that's 2 times 3 is 6 with the n, minus 2 times 8 is 16. Now I don't want my n negative. This is 2n and this is 6n. If I take this plus 6n over the equals sign, it turns to minus 6n. I get the negative for my n. I can work with it. But because we want to make maths easy for students, we'll do all our possible best to make them find the easy way out. So you take this plus 2n over the equals sign to the right, you have 6n minus 2n. Plus 2n crosses the equals to sign and becomes minus 2n. Here we have plus 24, you can write 24. Then minus 16 crosses and becomes plus 16. On the next line, 24 plus 16 is 40. Equals 6n minus 2n is like 6 minus 2, that's 4. Then includes the n. We can still write this as 4n equals 40. You just change them. It's allowed at this point to do this in math. And since we're looking for n, we divide both sides by 4. 4 cancels 4. N equals 40 divided by 4, that's 10. The number that can both satisfy their equations to give the same answer is 10. That's n is 10. You know, the number Ahmed said they could both think of and will give them the same result is 10. But the question says find the answer they will both get if they apply this particular number into their equations. We know the number, which is n, is 10. We will have to find the answer that they will both get if they both use 10 to solve their equations. And you know, for Ahmed, it's the number plus 12 over 2. And for Sofia, it's multiplying the number by 3 over 2, then subtracting the answer by 4. So the answer we get for Ahmed should be the same answer we get for Sofia. As suggested by Ahmed, that there could be a particular number that they could think of and apply their separate equations to get the same answer. So we do a test. We start with Ahmed first. You know, n is 10, and for Ahmed, it's the number which is 10 plus 12 over 2. And for Ahmed, it is the number plus 12 over 2, where the number is 10. So you have 10 plus 12 over 2. 10 plus 12 is 22. You have 22 over 2. 22 over 2, 22 divided by 2 is 11. The answer is 11. Let's see for Sofia if our answer is also 11. For Sofia, we have 3 times the number over 2, then you subtract the result by 4. So for Sofia, you have 3 times 10 over 2 minus 4. 3 times 10 is 30 over 2 minus 4. 30 divided by 2 is 15 minus 4. 15 minus 4 is 11. So we see that if they take 10 as the number, they both get 11. This shows that they will both get the same answer of 11 when they take their n as 10. So the answer to this question is 11 and not 10.